Hi guys! So this is the look that I'm gonna be doing today. You'll see how I did it in a little bit. So you guys voted for it to be a warm glam look. This is, you know, pretty glam. Like, it's sparkly, it's got fake lashes, it's got like the contour, dark lip. Looks gorgeous, but this could work for really anything. Like, I wear this kind of makeup on campus like all the time. I'm not a makeup artist. Like, I just learned how to do all of this through YouTube, really. I just watched a lot of YouTube tutorials, and I have a lot of friends who I just talk this stuff over with. Yeah, shout out to Anna, I think is what she prefers to be called, for having this be my act of service for her birthday. Happy birthday, whatever date it is. You guys are the best. Sorry, I keep checking myself out in the camera because I am obsessed with how this turned out. I love you guys. Let's get into this. So we're gonna start with a transition shade. So we're gonna go into, this is the Morphe 350 palette. I got mine from Ulta. They're normally around 20-25 bucks. So pretty cheap for a really good palette. It has 35 shades. So let me just show you guys. So I'm gonna go into this bottom shade right here. That's gonna be my transition shade today. So this transition shade, because I have very hooded eyes, I don't know if you guys can tell. So this lid right here, it's called your mobile lid. So mine is very hidden. I only have a very small amount that you can see when you're looking at me straight on. Like, when I go like this, you can see everything that's going on, but when I go like this, you can't see anything. So I normally, for my transition shades, I put it in the crease and well above the crease, because my crease gets hidden when I open my eye. So I have to put mine well above the crease for anybody to even see it. So what I did before putting this eyeshadow on is I took a concealer, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. I use that as like a primer. Okay, so we're going back into that 350 palette. So I don't know if you guys can see this shade right here. Wait, yeah, that one. That one right above that, right there. It's like a medium warm brown. So we're just gonna tap off that excess, tap, tap, tap. And then I always start in the very outer corner, because that's where you want, for this smoky eye, you want a very deep outer corner, and then you just blend outward from there. So I always go into like halfway across my eye-ish. I don't know, maybe, sometimes, it depends. And then I kind of blend a little bit into the crease. Because this isn't the darkest shade that we're going to be doing today. So the reason why I've been tapping off all the excess is because if you just go in with an eyeshadow brush just covered in whatever color and just plop it on, you're not going to be able to get it off. You can always add more, you can't take away. Okay, so that one right there, it's like a warmer dark tone. We're going to use that, and we're going to put that in the outer corner, in just the outer corner, because this is a smoky look. So just the outer corner here, guys. Like, just dab it on, really, because you don't want it to go too deep too fast, and you don't want to have that color all over your lid. Like, you just want it in the outer corner. Might just add a little bit more in the outer corner just to deepen it just a tad. The shade in this palette is what I wanted to use. Okay, I just always use my finger. It goes on a lot more pigmented, and I feel like I have better control over where it's going. And so I just kind of dab, 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 and then pat it on. And we're gonna take this shade, I think is what I've been grabbing. Right beneath that shimmer shade. Yeah. Okay. And I've been grabbing that, and I'm just putting that in the very outer corner of my eye. Tapping off that excess, and just putting that in the outer corner to get that deeper look that I was really wanting. It's still a brown. It's just a very, very, very deep brown. And so it's not as harsh as a black would be. I'm like trying to see if those match. They're good enough. So we're gonna go into my face now. Okay, so I have all my face stuff here. I've already primed. So the foundation I'm gonna be using today is the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation in light neutral. I just bought this a week or two ago, and I've been using it. I love it so much. Oh, I love it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. It's gonna blend all over the place. Okay, and then I'm just using my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm gonna bounce, bounce, bounce to get that pressed into the skin and looking nice. I don't know, so most of you are probably here from Twitter. Actually, probably all of you. Like a question that comes up a lot that like I don't really, like I've addressed it a few times. I know that in my it says Jilly Star, but that was just a name I came up with my sophomore year of high school because one of my best friends used to call me that. And so, but it was just her, and she was the only one who was allowed to call me that because I didn't, it was like our thing, you know? So I actually prefer when people call me Jillian, like my full name. And like I really only am okay with people calling me Jill if I've met you in person and if we're like close. But like even people like Kieran, shout out K-Pope, love her. She could call me Jill, but she really doesn't, so. Anyway, so what I'm doing right now is I'm taking just like a darker concealer that I got from Tarte. It's their Amazon 12-hour, what's it called? Their waterproof 12-hour concealer. So I'm just taking my Wet n Wild concealer and I'm putting that under my eyes where I want to highlight. Now that I look insane, we're gonna blend this all away, okay? And I love these. They are just so good for everything, for blending. And I always start light first because if you start mixing with the dark already, then you're gonna start getting dark in areas that you want to stay light. So always blend the light away first. And then you can blend the dark afterwards. I have no plans after this, you guys. Like, how sad. Like, I'm literally just gonna sit and edit all these videos together. And then have no one to hang out with because everybody's busy. Why are all of my friends busy? It's fine. If anybody wants to get So Delicious or something, let me know because your girl's gonna be bored. Anyway, so there's the face all done. I'm actually gonna blend. That one's not blended into the hairline enough. So that's something I forgot to say earlier with your foundation. Make sure that your foundation's blended into your hairline because if your foundation's slightly different than your skin tone and you pull your hair back, like it's gonna be so noticeable. So we're gonna go into my Kody Airspun. So it kind of smells like what you think a grandma would smell like, but like not gross, like just like a grandma's perfume, or her cosmetics. Like it's just what you think that would smell like. So I'm just gonna take this and do my whole face because I did just put a lot of foundation on. I just wanna make sure that it stays set for like the whole day. It's like 2 p.m., but for the rest of today, or if you're like going out, you're gonna want it to stay for like the whole night. So you gotta set it, especially if you have oily skin, you want to set your foundation. So this is gonna look a little crazy. So I do this. I'm gonna bake under my eyes. So this is called baking. You take a sponge, you take your loose powder, and you just place it under your eyes, basically wherever you put concealer. Or if you have like wrinkles. Ah! I just got my eyeball. Ow! Okay, it's good. And this is just gonna set that concealer, like make sure that it stays all night. Like obviously we already set it, and I do my nose because I touch my nose a lot. It's not because my nose gets oily. Wow, I look insane. I look like I snort cocaine. You guys know the Vine. You all know what I'm talking about. So that's been on for a few minutes. The bake has. So we're just gonna bloop. Hi, I'm Jillian, and I make a lot of sound effects. Gonna wipe away all that excess powder. So we're gonna go in now with contour. I'm just gonna warn you guys, like this contour palette, it's really hard to blend with, and it's not my favorite. These blushes in it are ridiculously bright. Like I could never, ever use them realistically. Just like, because one, they're so bright and pigmented, and like they just don't blend. Like they don't blend with crap. And so you get like a frick ton on your cheeks and you're like, well, that was a waste. Now I just ruined my whole makeup. So, there we go. Do I look skinny, Tony? And we just gotta blend because this is a really crappy contour shade, so it just takes forever. So this is a Tarte blush that I got for my birthday. It's called Paaarty. That I got for my birthday from Sephora. I was very happy. It's a good blush. And like, if you guys can see it, like you can still see the pattern that's in it. Like that's how good they are. Like I've used this almost every day. Like I'm so excited to see Donald Glover in the new Star Wars movie as Lando Calrissian. I think he's gonna kill it, and I'm so hype. Like I'm not even like the biggest Star Wars fan, but I love him so much, and I'm super excited. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, I have this like little beauty mark thing, and it always kind of gets hidden by like my concealer and my foundation. So I always go back into this 35O palette, and that shade that we used in the outer corner, I use that and I just like darken up my little beauty mark, because I'm like, I have it, so I like might as well accentuate it a little bit, right? See? Isn't it pretty? Okay, and since this is a glam look, we are gonna have to do some work under the eyes. Even though I think this looks really good without it, but because it is a glam look, we do have to do that. So I'm going in with this like kind of flat brush. It's very dense. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just using the phone because I am loving the lighting right now. Okay, all the powders and stuff are done. We're gonna take this. So this is Urban Decay Pollution Protection setting spray. This is like the same as their all-nighter, but they just added a little bit more to protect your skin against pollution, which I live in Utah, so I need it. You're only supposed to use like a little bit, but like I go ham because it feels so nice to spray it on your face. Just let that dry. So I'm not gonna film me putting on fake eyelashes just cause it takes me a really long time, and heaven knows I don't wanna have to delete all that footage. It's kind of the same reason why there's all of that footage from when I was doing my brows is gone. So if you want to do your eyebrows, like, or like see like how I do my eyebrows, I can do that in a different tutorial where it's a lot shorter. But yeah, anyway, I'll be back. So lashes are on. I love these lashes. They are the Ardell brand Faux Mink, because real mink is actually from an animal, and that's awful. So yeah, I like these Faux Mink ones. They're very soft, and they just add so much drama to your look. I love it. I like this one. This one might look pretty. So this one's a Colourpop lippy stick in matte. It's called Ruffle. We're just gonna do this one, and then I think I'm gonna put a gloss over the top. Don't know for sure yet though. So, am I missing anything? Missing inner corner highlight. That's what I was missing. So we're gonna go into this Saharan palette. See that bright white right there? We're gonna put that on there. Feel free to use whatever highlight you have. I just love this one because it's really bright. Put that underneath my brow bone a little bit. Holy cow, look how bright that is. Woo! So, yeah, anyway, you guys are awesome. I had a really fun time doing this. I'm probably gonna regret saying that after all of the editing because I'm a perfectionist and I'm probably not gonna be done with it till like 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, so I really love you guys. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far because I have no idea how long this video is gonna end up being. You guys are great, and I don't think I'm gonna be making another video, but I might, who knows. You guys are the best. Anyway, love you guys.